All right, it's the start of the trip. Headed on through the airport. We are making our way to Germany. Yeah, we'll show you what I find out at the BAU Show. Yeah, if you're not familiar, BAU Show, Munich, Germany. It's Europe's largest building show. So, headed on over there to see what the Europeans are up to. So, check it out. Hey, Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, I'm in the Alveol booth. You can see there, they are a metal cladding system. And I'm sitting down here with Socrates, if you can believe it. And we have one of the systems here. So you can see here, it is a fluted metal. They have boxed in systems too. But the thing that I really like about this is the fact that all of the fasteners are hidden, and you're wondering, okay, how are we hiding the fasteners in this? Well, if I flip this over, you can see every 24 inches or so, they have this blocked in channel, and then these clip in as a cover plate to it. But that allows you to create this system, when you see it in cross section, where the fasteners are here holding it on. So it's basically an aluminum panel that gets simply attached to your rain screen system. We're in the Alveol booth. I'm out here at the BAU Show in Germany. We're talking about cladding solutions. You might have seen the one where I talked about the ribbed, but this is the boxed-in version. So basically, I don't know, I guess I would call it square fluting, but notice this one here doesn't have anything to kind of complete the repetition there. But you can see it's just a real simple aluminum extrusion, so you get long-term durability and maintenance out of it. But I'm going to flip this over so you can see. Here is that cap piece. So it gets installed, basically this will just get screwed to your rain screen system, and these all interconnect because they have that little receptor there. But after the screws go in, you have this cap piece that literally, trying to do this with my one hand and film with the other, but you can see that simply snaps in and it completes the flute, but fastened on the inside. This is a pretty incredible door here. Notice the framework, there pretty much isn't any. There is a 1-inch extrusion here where if I turn sideways, you can see it's pretty sizable, but straight on, it is next to nothing. And then across here, notice that the door actually goes into a pocket. So there is a substantial amount of frame here. I'd say that's about 1.5 inches, but it buries into the pocket there. And the other thing that I just came to learn is, well, actually, I'll shoot that in another video, but you can see when this goes in, it basically disappears in the pocket, and this is a flush condition. So when I look at this, you pretty much get all glass. We're looking at this Alveol metal system. You can see there's a little seam there. Yeah, just as you suspected, you can clad your doors with this metal system, and here you can see it's on the door, and if you would close that, it pretty much disappears in that wall cladding. So very cool. There's a little bit of a seam up there, but and a nice light here. I just showed you a quick video of this, but one of the things I wanted to show you, there is no door frame, and when there's no door frame, the challenge in talking with them becomes, well, where do we put the door hardware? Like, how do I lock this door, right? So if I pull this open, you notice that there is a substantial frame there, probably about 1.5 inches or so, and there's a pocket inside. Well, notice here as we go up, there are some hooks. Notice if I turn this knob, here, see how it engages that hardware, right? And that's basically this knob that's in the wall. So when I turn this, it turns and engages that lock onto the opening there, and that is how we lock the door. All right, so we're in the Dell wall metal, and one of the things, this is a prefabricated windowsill, but one of the problems with prefabricated windowsills is water intrusion along here. So what they've done, if we break this out, you can see they've inserted a little gasket inside there. So now you can simply attach that, and now you get that water seal along there. And then for the cap, check this out. They have this cap, so this cap snaps on, and this space back here is if you have an exterior shade or shutter, can now come down, and it doesn't get interrupted by this. It can fully seat inside there, and then you can create a space for that housing for that screen. Hey, Steve Basic Architect. We're over here at the Cortizo booth. I just want to showed you that other door that had the hardware. This is what I was talking about. So this is the locking mechanism. You can see when I lift this, you can see the hardware is moving on the side there. But what that means is when I go to close this, you can see there's a substantial amount of hardware here. Like on the other door, this went all the way to the wall there. And so you didn't have that 2 inches of frame that was visible. It was literally glass to wall. But when you have the hardware here, as opposed to the other one where the hardware was on the side wall, this is the kind of look that you get. So it's not a bad system, it's just different. And again, you tilt that, it moves it.